This. I need my microphones. I'm an idiot. I literally forgot to plug my microphones in. Oh my god. Let's see if it works. Check, check. Hi, can you guys hear me? I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me? Hi. Okay. Let's pull this up a little bit. Hi. Did you guys enjoy Rod today? He was fun, huh? How about some more light? Light's good. So is a fan. Hi! Did you guys come on this morning and see Rod? He was doing a live for me while I was getting ready. Did you guys see him? Yeah, he was pretty awesome. My hair is beautiful. Thank you. That was Sam Griffith. He did that at Blast Blow Dry in Austin, Texas. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. What an incredible live we had last night, right? Who was on my live last night where we had the thunderstorm outside? I was standing outside in the front. It was absolutely incredible. We had a full-on thunderstorm happening. It was an amazing thing to be out there. I was underneath my covered patio. Yes, hi, Anna, you were there. Gianna, Quiche, hello. Hello, bubbly bubbles in a bottle. I look delicious. I think that's good. I don't know, get a spoon? The light show, yeah, it was pretty damn incredible. So, say hi to Rod. So I made Rod his own TikTok last night. Or he made it. I mean, he's got a mind of his own. It's not me. So, yeah. Rod does have his own TikTok now. You guys can follow him on Rod the Bear. I can't believe that wasn't taken. We were both kind of shocked. Even Rod was like, wow, he's not taken. That's cool. So, so Rod will be joining me from time to time saying hi, but we'll be doing some fun stuff over on his account. I don't know why this became a thing. It just did. Who was on Wind Down Wednesday last night when Rod made his first appearance ever? I'm really curious. Where's Brad? He's working. Brad, he's been replaced by Rod. He wasn't too happy. You guys voted for Rod over Brad. You should know that. It was like 72 to 54. Rod. Y'all were on. That's great. No, honey, I don't blink. Blinking is for mortals. Please. How did I get the bear in the first place? So we have a friend. He's been in some of my older TikTok videos. His name's Todd. Todd gave him to me. It was the first time a man ever gave me a present. Todd's a really good friend of the family. And it was my birthday present. He's like, I know you don't have a lot of masculine influence in your life. He goes, here. And he had sprayed it with his cologne. I'm like, oh, you smell so good. So I had Todd's cologne all over Rod. I was like, oh, this is cool. Rod's just sat in the corner, seeing some things and some stuff over his time. So he doesn't have an NDA signed, so I try to keep him quiet and I don't let him do a lot of talking. So, but he'll make appearances from time to time, and that'll be that. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to just talk about that really quick before we started on our usual Q&A. So, what? Rod, no, honey, stop, please. No, this is the thing with Rod. He thinks it's his show. And he's seen so many things. He sat in the corner of my bedroom for so long that he's seen so much stuff in my life. Rod, please, just a moment, honey. I'm trying to talk. He likes to divulge things that have happened in my room because he can see all the way out from that. He sees the backyard. Rod, please stop. I don't want. Sorry. I'm just gonna put him. Okay. That's enough. We're gonna. Okay. He'll be fine. He bounces back. He's fine. It's totally fine. This is the moment where I think Gabby lost her mind. Suffer in silence, Rod. You'll be fine. This is where it's like, so trans women are crazy. Britt's over here trying so hard not to laugh right now. I need water. She's desperately trying to work. Listening to my antics over here, she's like, I work for a crazy woman. We match? Oh, we do. Look at that. Anyway, good afternoon to everyone. Thank you so much for a wonderful live last night. Don't mind me dropping stuff. Thank you for an incredible live. We had the light show outside with the thunderstorm. It was awesome. I had so many, thank you. I had so many people whose lives were changed last night. It was amazing. We talked about committing to change, and several of you took the time to sign up. Look at these coming in. I like this hat. To send us gifts. I have no problem with that. Several of you took the time to commit, and I am so grateful that you all decided to change your life. It was amazing. You took the step last night. So today when Chris or Phil or Clayton reach out to you, this is step 2. This is taking the leap. You filled out the form last night. You joined my wait list. I told you I would open up spots for you. I told you if you use the code START NOW, I would waive my startup fees. There's tons and tons of work up front for my programs. And those of you that joined last night, that promise will be held. I told everybody last night, that's what we're doing. So today when they reach out to you, make the commitment. Take that leap. And then all I'm asking from that point forward is when I communicate with you, communicate back. Share everything with me. Tell me what's going on. And I will pull you through. And I will make that difference in your life for you. So, that's my spiel. Let's do this. Let me bring this up a little bit. It's a little low. All right, so 30 years in the fitness industry. In the last 13 years, I've coached over 1,500 people to success. I'm happy to answer all of your questions. Just take your finger, stick it to the screen, and tap a bunch. Send those little hearts flying. Let's go answer some questions today. Love your voice. It's comforting. Thanks. I appreciate that. I need to go wipe this makeup off. I hate makeup. My height? Yes, I'm 6'2". The program is amazing. Who is this here? Megan. Hi, honey. I love this. So this is one of my clients, Megan here. Thank you, sweetheart. I really appreciate you stepping out and telling everybody what you think of the program. I need to be a life coach. I pretty much am for every one of my clients. There's honestly the difference in what I do. Like the fitness and nutrition, we've all been handed that stuff before. The science is usually really good. But why do we keep going back into the complacent behavior that we had before? That's the real question. Why does it keep surfacing? It's because the brain is so familiar with everything that we were doing in the past. We have an identity of who we used to be. And we subscribe to that. We have this old story that keeps coming back. And so then it becomes a matter of, how do we break that? How do we create a new story for ourselves? And that is what I do. Yeah. So thank you. All right, other questions. You can listen to my voice all day. Thanks. My God, you look stunning. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. The most valuable lesson that I have learned from being a parent. Really listen. Listen to your child. Listen to what they say. They are not dumb. They are not stupid. They know what's going on. And the more that you listen to them, and the more patience you have, the more of an incredible human they become. All right. Makeup looks... Oh, thank you. I get more beautiful every day. Thanks. I appreciate that. Where do I get my lashes done? In Cedar Park. I want to lose weight but have bad asthma that's triggered by cardio. What do I do? So if it's triggered by cardio, it could be a couple things. One, I obviously recommend seeing your doctor and seeing what they think, but I preferably like to pull out grain, sugar, alcohol, gluten, dairy, all those things. It's usually nutrition. When I went keto, a long time ago, 15 years ago, my asthma disappeared in about a year. So it was what I was eating. It was the cause of everything. It causes inflammation in the body everywhere. I'm glowing today, thanks. Your sister lives in Cedar Park? Oh, that's amazing. Do I think intermittent fasting works for weight loss? Vivian, so intermittent fasting is phenomenal in a 16-8 window. And when you look at the decade of studies that we have, most people that did a 16-8 window when intermittent fasting, they lost weight. And it's because it's easier to be in a calorie deficit when doing that. They subconsciously put themselves in a calorie deficit. So yes, it can help you lose weight. Absolutely. Really, WWE, yeah, 2008 to 2012. It's one of the few people that actually retired and didn't get fired. Hello from East Chicago. I need God. Hang on, guys. 1 second. Let's do this for a second here. Don't mute them. I need God. Alina, why do I need God? Oh, I like these. We'll take a moment in sidebar. We'll just kind of go into the reasons why I need God. Alina, why do I need God? Tell me. I'm here. Let's take a moment and let's just do this. Then we'll get back to all the good stuff. Tell me why I need God. I'm waiting. You wanted significance so bad. Here's your moment. Do you think that by going on people's pages with your little cross in your profile and your username that you're going to make a difference? Do you think that God is going to look at your good works and allow you into heaven because of that? Do you think that your salvation is based on works? Is that what you think your religion is about? Moderators, please keep pinning this. Is that what you think it's about? Have you read the Bible front to back? Do you know I have Hebrew tattooed on my arm that I can read and speak it? Can you read and speak Greek? Have you read the New Testament in Greek? Have you read the Old Testament in Hebrew? Do you know what those words mean? Do you know the context? Because honestly, you coming on here saying that I need God, I need to go to him, it's not really what Jesus would do. Just saying. Trolling is more of a sin than anything else, in my personal opinion. But nobody cares about my personal opinion. I would say the moment that you stop listening to a preacher, and some preacher that's gone to seminary for 2 years and shoving crap down your throat that's his or her personal opinion on whatever they have or have not read, and you start doing the research for yourself, and you learn Greek and you learn Hebrew, and then you go read that long Bible for yourself, yeah, it might open your eyes a little bit. Anyway, next. Hi. Welcome back. God. It's always those that are the worst. I'm out here trying to help people. I'm not shoving anything down anybody's throat. I'm just out here literally trying to help people improve their lives. Sharing my 30 years of knowledge and my 15 years of coaching with everybody. Yeah. You need God to make you skinny. No, honey, what you need to do is click the link in my bio or go to CoachGabby.com and fill out that short form. That, honey, that will get you to the promised land of milk and honey. Well, maybe not honey, but too many carbs. And Britt's done.
Hey, we turned water into wine. I don't know why you can't take calories out of honey.
Oh my God. Thank you, Alon. I appreciate you. A land of milk but no carbs. Welcome to Gabby Race. Okay. I need God but for other reasons. I want more Brit is what they're saying. We have Brit her own show.
I don't know if y'all can hear me.
I'm watching while eating a cookie. I love everybody. Today's been fun. I love it. Gym anxiety, how to overcome it. You got to understand that you pay your money just like everybody else. Overate last night and woke up to my period. What do? Well, most of us are probably going to get a tampon or a pad. Or not. It's whatever. I say most of us. It doesn't include me because that doesn't happen to me. Yeah, so go for it, honey. I mean, I'm in a mood. I love y'all, but I'm just in a mood today. How was the water park? The water was fantastic. It was warm. I got sunburned. Lisa, you bought keto honey? That's really cool. I've never heard of that. Can you talk about avoiding loose skin with massive weight loss? So, Megan, anytime you do have massive weight loss where you're going to get loose skin, it's usually like bariatric surgery. Or if you're on like Ozempic or semaglutide or something like Mounjaro, Wegovy, where it's going to reduce weight very, very quickly and exponentially, you might have to deal with that. The best thing you can do is do cardio and stay hydrated. Yeah, extended cardio, stay hydrated. That's going to be the best you can do. But if you're doing gastric bypass surgery or any type of bariatric surgery, expect to have loose skin. And you might need surgery to remove that. That's what happens when we do these exponential weight loss programs. If you lose it linearly at a sustainable rate, that changes everything. At that moment, when you change from exponential to linear, then your skin has a chance to suck back up to your body and you don't have all that loose skin. You're in a parking lot watching you, eating a Lunchable, waiting on my son to get out of camp. You know what you can do with Lunchables? If you did want to do keto, you just don't eat the crackers. Eat everything else. That's pretty simple. Takes the crackers and throws them to the birds. What time do I get up every day? 5:45 a.m. Oh, yes. What does extended cardio mean? It means longer, low-intensity, steady-state sessions. So the goal with any type of cardio is to get to about 26, 27 minutes in one session at low intensity, so 60 to 75% of your max heart rate. That's the goal, a couple times a week. Now, when you get there, start doing longer sessions. That's how you do it. Yeah. Okay. Other questions? How can I help you guys? How can I help you? 30 years in the fitness industry and 13 years I've coached over 1,500 people to success. Take your finger, put it to the screen, tap like crazy. Tell me that you love me. I'm a needy girl. This is what happens when I get carbs in my system. I'm just like, hi, got all the energy. Wanting to be a cop and need to lose weight fast. What's the best way to lose? Calorie deficit. Always. Always a calorie deficit. Calories rule. And then it's how you arrange your macros that are going to help you reduce your body fat. So the percentage of protein, carbs, and fats that you have either drops the fats out as low as humanly possible, keep your carbohydrates in, switch to complex carbohydrates, or remove refined carbs, refined sugars, replace them with veggies, and then increase your healthy fats. Do cardio. End of story. 4 times more effective at weight loss than strength training. Go. Have fun. That's your tip for the day. Do you have nutrition plans for people with limited budgets? So yes, I can create nutrition plans on a budget. Absolutely. Yeah. So I have food choices picked out in my algorithms in my database that are lower budget foods, and we can absolutely utilize those 100%. And if you have things that you like to eat consistently, I can work those into your nutrition plan and your meal plan as well. Happy to help you. Link in the bio, or you can go to coachgabby.com, fill out the short form. 3 assistants, Phil, Chris, and now Clayton. Those boys will help you get off of my wait list and onto my active list. What's your opinion on keto versus macros? Well, keto is a form of macros. We're just removing the carbohydrates. So macros are the grams of protein, carbs, and fats in everything that we eat. Keto just means you have a very, very low percentage of carbohydrates as your macros. So higher percentage of protein, higher percentage of healthy fats, lower percentage of carbohydrates. Are you happy with the results of your voice surgery? Shawnee, so I have to preface that with, I knew that there was going to be a chance when Dr. Mayer got a chance to actually examine me in person. The result was I had a 50-50% chance that it would work because I had so much scar tissue in my trachea area from my previous 2 trachea shaves that were just aesthetic. And so he did everything that he usually does, which usually works wonders. But he told me, you might get a little bump, you might not, you might get a great bump, it just depends. And I got a little bump. And that's something, but it's not what I was hoping for, no. And I was aware of that. He did a great job, he did what he could. And I'm still grateful for him for doing what he could. But it's not where I want to be now. Yeah, okay. I'm doing a mix of spin twice a week. City biking the rest of the week. Is that enough cardio? Enough is determined by how much food you're eating during the day. So you can do spin twice a week. You can city bike all you want. You have to know how many calories you burn throughout the entire day, including all of your exercise. That's what we call total daily energy expenditure. Okay, that's the total amount of calories that you burn throughout the day. It's a combination of your resting energy on your Apple Watch and your active energy on your Apple Watch. That's the fastest way to find it. Take the weekly average. And then you got to look at what you're eating. If you're burning if you're ingesting fewer calories than you're burning your total daily energy expenditure, you're in a deficit. You will absolutely lose weight. That is the basics of thermodynamics. Calories are a unit of measurement for energy. Thermodynamic energy specifically. Is hot yoga good for weight loss? Same thing, it can be. What's your heart rate during it? How many calories are you burning throughout the day? The hair is giving, thanks. Wait till I run a brush through it. Ooh, hang on. I think I'll do it right in front of you guys. It's like, the second I run a brush through it, it's like, y'all hear me on the live last night with Brad? Look at these things. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection? Poor Britt's just not going to be able to work today. at all. Brad,
Alright, my little mermaid.
Brad was saying something last night, and I was just not having it. And I'm just like, I started singing like Little Mermaid stuff, and he's just like, "You should have sugar never, Gabby." Thoughts on berberine? Absolutely love berberine. I take it every day, 3 times a day, 500 milligrams. With the food, it is a glucose clearing agent, reduces hunger cravings, pulls sugars out of the bloodstream so that your insulin does not get to it and store it as fat, reduces blood sugar levels. It's not a magic pill. It will come alongside and support what you're doing though. Yeah. Okay. Berberine, B-E-R-B-E-R-I-N-E. Other questions? Let's do this. Last night we talked about committing. Last night we talked about motivation. Last night I called some people out on screen time. I really like doing that because we got a lot of people. Who was on my live last night when we talked about screen time at the end? I'm really curious about that. Rod's account, Rod the Bear. That's Rod the Bear. It's Rod the Bear is his account, yeah. Alexis was. Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Okay, we had a couple of people on the live last night. You missed it. Okay, so here's what I did. Because so many people come on my lives, and what we do is we're like, how do I get motivated? That's the biggest question. How do I get motivated? I'm not motivated. What do I do? Gabby, how? And I always say, well, it's not the how, it's the why. I've been plugging that for months, and I'm like, what else can we do? I'm like, where does your time go? They're like, I'm busy. I don't have time. I don't have time to meal prep. I don't know where I'm going to find the time to take care of myself. I don't know. I've got 3 kids. I've got to go to work. I'm like, okay. You guys want to do an experiment with me? Who wants to do an experiment? Raise your hand, say aye. This could be life-changing in the moment. Who's up for that? Who's ready to just try something with me? And if you did it last night, don't spoil it. I got to do it again. Say me. Moonchild says me. I, Tammy. Me. I will. M says yes. B. Okay. Raise your hand, say I, and then do this for me. Tap the screen a bunch with your finger. Let's get the likes going. Here's what I'm going to ask you to do. And I want you to be raw and transparent. I'm going to ask you to be a little courageous because you're going to share it with everybody. Can you commit to that right now? You guys commit to this? Okay. If you're on an iPhone, I don't know if Androids do it, but if you're on an iPhone, go to your settings right now. Go to your screen time. And then what I want you to do is go to your weekly screen time and tell us what the average daily screen time is for the week. Go look and then post it right here. And then tell us where the majority of your time is spent. 12 hours, 40 minutes. Jenny Frost, 7. M, 14 hours a day. Colby, you can't have 28 hours. There's only 24 hours in a day. Enola, 7 hours. Aubrey, 14 hours. Hamza, Christy, 4 hours, 49 minutes. Brighton Jimenez, 10 hours a day. Ruby, 7 hours. I'm looking for the average of the entire week daily. 4 hours, 45 minutes. Hiba, 6. 9 hours, Amaris. Axel, 8 hours. Look at this. Thank you, one, for being transparent and postings. Christopher, 9 hours and 9 minutes. Abby Williams, 10. 7. Do you all recognize that the average amount of time we are seeing in here is about 8 hours or more a day, pushing 10 hours? This is incredible. People are spending 8 to 14 hours on their phone a day. That is the equivalent of a full-time job. Think about that for just a moment. When you tell me, I don't have time, I don't know where I'm going to find the time. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got 3 kids. I got 4. I got 2 kids. I got no kids. I still don't know how I'm going to do it. Where am I going to find the time? I can't find the motivation, the time to go make food. I don't got time to go to the grocery store. Girl, yes, you do. You just showed me you spend 8 hours or more. Some of us 14, some of us 6, some of us 3. Leanne, good, 2 hours, 26 minutes. That's still 2 hours. You could be doing something else though, right? Look at that. And where do you spend the majority of your time? Danny, 5 hours. Look at that. Yeah. Tell me, on what app do you spend the majority of your time? Look in your screen time right now. Let's figure this out. Somebody start posting it. Hiba, TikTok. YouTube. 8 hours, 45 minutes, TikTok. Look at that. Alyssa, TikTok. TikTok, Ruby. Yeah, Fairy Taylor, TikTok. Look at everybody saying TikTok. Look at that. Facebook is Janny. Look at this. Everybody here. Watching you, good one. Netflix. What is important to realize right here and right now for everyone that's taking a moment and looking at where your time is going during your day? Not only do we have huge blocks of time that we are spending on our phone that are causing us to be complacent. Those are hours in our day that we could be spending doing something else. I always ask people when they ask me, Gabby, where do you make your money? How are you so successful? Where do you find the time to do all the workouts and nutrition? Do millionaires and billionaires have any more time in the day than the average person? Do they? Or do we all have 24 hours? The answer is we all have 24 hours. I'm just going to throw that out for you right now. Oh yes, 24 hours in a day. With the majority of everybody on this live right now spending between 6 and 14 hours a day on their phone. It is how you utilize that time. Now, the other important thing that is critical for everyone that just looked at their screen time and realized, oh my God, I spent all this time on my phone. Every time you get blue light into your eyes and you swipe up and you go to the next post or you scroll, your brain releases what? Somebody tell me, what does your brain release? What hormone is released into your system by utilizing social media? Who knows? You follow me here? Who knows? Bubbly bubbles, dopamine. And what is dopamine? It is the reward hormone. It's not serotonin. Serotonin is the happy hormone. And here's how you know you're not getting it. Because as you scroll through social media, every time you swipe up or swipe right or swipe whatever you're doing, dopamine release, dopamine release. That is the big reward hormone. It says, good job, you don't got to work anymore. You just sit there and become a couch potato. You just melt right into those sheets or the couch. You don't have to do anymore. And you'll notice yourself kind of getting depressed. You're not really feeling satisfied. You keep searching for the next thing and you start scrolling faster and faster. And you're hoping that something's going to get better. You don't have serotonin, you have dopamine. That's what's happening. All that motivation, Gabby, how do I get motivated? I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't feel like doing my daily disciplines. I don't feel like my priming exercise. I don't want to get up in the morning and do it. Why? Oh, because you looked at your phone and you went through your social media before you did the priming exercise I gave you? Now you are demotivated. Okay, let's do another experiment here, right now. When you wake up in the morning, when your alarm goes off, you guys ready? Who wants to do this with me? Say aye right now. Say aye. When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you reach for? Go ahead. What is the first thing that y'all reach for? I'd love to know. Tell me right now. Your vape? Okay. The phone. Thank you, Chloe. I see that. The phone. Who says it? Phone and vape. Insulin pump, phone. 90% of people are saying the phone. 99% of the phone. The clock. Who has a clock? Really? Phone and water. Maybe. Vape. Look at, y'all are being so real and transparent right now with me. Wedding ring. I like that. That's good. Your dog. I should say my husband, but you didn't. Oh yes, the person next to me after you reach for your phone, right? The first thing we pick up in the morning is the phone. And then when you open your phone after you turn off your alarm, what is the first thing you do? Who's willing to put that in the comments right now? What is the first thing you do? Tell me right now. What is the first thing you do after you turn off your alarm in the morning? Go to TikTok, Rob. Lisa, look at my memories. Lizzie, social media. Jenna, Snapchat. Yep. Camber, scroll Instagram. Swipe. Check Snapchat. Alex, Reddit. My husband, good. Facebook, yeah, Instagram, emails, Chris, snooze. Check my notifications, which means social media. Bathroom, oh, good. Take a morning poop. Okay, we got a couple people are doing things. My messages. So most people are diving into either email or social media immediately before you are even out of your bed. Or you're sitting up and you're just mindlessly like doing this. Already, first thing in the morning, dopamine has been released into your system. You have been rewarded for doing nothing. Where is your motivation? Where did it go? You have got the reward hormone for doing absolutely nothing but waking up. No wonder you don't feel motivated. Your day has already been primed. There is no reason. Your brain just said, there is no reason for me to go do anything. I just got all the dopamine I need. Why would I want to advance in life? Why do I want to grow in progress? I don't need to. I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. It's fine. There goes your motivation right there. It's hard working from home, sitting at a computer 8+ hours a day. Britt, how many hours do I sit at my computer a day? Or how many hours do I work for the most part? Easily 12. Shouldn't know. 16 hours a day. Yeah. I'm at work. I sit at that desk at least 12 hours a day. At least. I work from home. I'm working from home for over a decade. It's not hard. It's dopamine. It's habitual behavior. It is behavioral patterns that we've had for decades. Let me see the average age. You guys ready to do this? Show me your average age. Let's see how many decades we've been doing the same thing. Average age. Go. What are your ages? Everybody tell me. I want to know. 34, 27, Megan, Leanne, 55, Strawberry, 20, 28. So we got some people in our 20s. A lot of people in our 20s. Okay, 2 decades there, 2.5 decades. 20, 15, 16. So a lot of people in our 20s. So we're working off the behavioral patterns that we've had since we were children. And you're coming into full adulthood in your 20s. In your 30s, that identity is set. You've had 3 decades of behavioral patterns. Above 30s, 4 decades of doing the same thing over and over again. All of you in your 20s right now, 30s and 40s, 50s and above, listen too, but in your 20s, you are setting the stage for the rest of your life. And of course, over here, I see you. We have a different demographic. You are 30s and 40s. But for those in the 20s, you are setting the stage for the rest of your life. You are doing the same thing you were taught as children. You were doing the same thing you were taught in your early 20s. You have 2 decades of behavioral patterns right now, over and over again. It's not hard. It's habitual. These are neurological pathways in your brain that are very strong. They can be overcome though. However, we have to consciously decide that we are going to change. The brain likes the old story. It is so certain of what's going to happen every moment of every day. You know how you're going to get treated. You know you're going to come home. You have certainty that you can come home from school or work, whatever you're doing, walk into your apartment, wherever you are. You'll have some food in the fridge. You have certainty you're going to stress about your paycheck, right? You're going to have certainty that it's going to stress you out knowing that your bank account might be a little low come paycheck time. What do you want to do about it? Nothing. You're going to keep scrolling because you got that dopamine. If you want change, you must take action. For somebody that said this is boring, I guarantee that person just swiped up. Why? Because they're looking for dopamine. I love when people say this is boring because you're not ready for it yet. That's an example of somebody that's in the exact same behavioral pattern they've been in for decades, and they have no desire to change whatsoever. So that's where it translates into your fitness and nutrition. Is it hard or is it habitual? What is it? You follow me? Say aye. Raise your hand. Say aye. Put it in the comments. Say aye. Is it hard or habitual? What is it? Say aye if you're following. Yeah. Lots following. Isaiah follows. Absolutely. Megan's following. Picking it up. Good. Good. It's habitual. Now, the good news is we can change those neural patterns. We can create new positive neural pathways and neural associations in your mind. It's very simple. The science is very complicated. It's neuroscience, but it's very simple implementation. Anytime you have a positive emotional state coupled with any experience, no matter what it is. You can be a soldier being shot on a battlefield. If you're in a positive emotional state, your brain will create a new positive neural pathway and you'll crave more of that. Oh yeah, you'll love battle. You'll go seek it out. You don't even know why. Now imagine you wake up in the morning and you set your mind in a positive emotional state. And you couple that with whatever's going to happen that moment. How do you get into a positive emotional state? You want to change your neural pathways? Positive emotional state with whatever you are doing. Meal prep, cardio, workout, exercise, All you have to do is sit in gratefulness for 60 seconds. It changes everything. Very simple implementation. It's one of the things I do with every one of my clients. Yeah. Very simple. What are you grateful for currently? You have to commit to change. You have to commit. You have to consciously make a change. You must consciously commit. No more autopilot. Who runs their life on autopilot right now? Say I. Who just goes through the motions? Feels like every day you're going through the motions. You get up, you do the same effing thing. You get your coffee, you go to work. Sam, I, yep. Drew, I, Ange, I. Who is on autopilot going, God, I want something different, but whatever. I just got to get through the day. Who says that? I just got to get through the day. Say I if that's you. Somebody tell me. Moody, I see you. Allie, I see you. Holly, I see you. Tanya, I see you. Lacey, Novel, Alyssa, Allie, Meegs, Tristan. Yeah, I just got to get through today. And then what? Do it all over again. Right? I wait for the weekend. On the weekend, you got 2 days off. And then Monday comes, you do it all over again. So it's not just, I just got to get through the weekend. It's like, I got to get through the week and the next week. And that becomes a month. I just got to get through the month. And then it's like, I just got to get to my birthday. Or I just got to work for 2 years so I can save money. What is it? When does the cycle end? Tell me. Somebody tell me when the cycle ends. Please put it in the comments. When does it end? Never. It never ends unless you make a change, unless you decide it ends. The moment you commit to change, the moment that you decide the cycle ends, it ends. But you have to make that choice. Nobody will make that choice for you. You have to make that choice. You have to consciously commit to change. You need that wake-up call. You saw your screen time. Everybody did that exercise. 8 hours to 12 hours was the average of people commenting a day. Who is ready to commit to change right now? Who wants something better for their life? Who wants something different than what they have right now in this moment? Raise your hand. Say I. Say it. I want something. Yep, say I. There it is. You're ready. That's right. If you want change, now is your chance. What are you going to do today that is different than all these other weeks, all these other days, all these other years? What is it that you want? If you're ready to commit to change, what are you going to do? Right here and right now. What will you commit to do today to change? What will you no longer tolerate in your life? Put in the comments right now. What will you no longer, as of this moment, right here on my live, what are the things you will no longer tolerate in your life? Go. Put it in the comments. What will you no longer tolerate? What must you move away from immediately to change your life? Anyone's bullshit. Laziness. Negativity. Kylie, laziness. Chewy, laziness. Cleopatra, judgment. Ali, abuse. Toxic people. Ashley, negativity. Sparkle, disrespect. Tell me the things you will no longer tolerate as of this moment. Excuses. My mother. What else? Ash, hate. Bad energy, Marlene. Cordelia, sexism, narcissism. Your baby daddy, Brooke. Closed-minded people. What are the things that you are going to move away from starting today that you commit fully to move away from? Insecurity. Inaction. There it is. Because that's leading into the next question. How will you do it? Who knows why they got to move away from that? What is your why? Why must you? If you will no longer tolerate this, why will you no longer tolerate it? Tell me right now. How important is it to you? How important is it to you? Why will you no longer tolerate these things? Put it in the comments. Tell me why you are done tolerating this. Tell me what you absolutely must have in your life instead. Tell me the positives that you must have. You're moving away from it because you lost yourself, because it leads to death. Yep. I'm strong and resilient. Debbie, excuses. I need myself. Tell me the reason why. I want peace. Tell me your musts. Tell me your musts, not your wants. Tell me your musts. We get our musts. We don't always get our wants or our shoulds, but we get our musts. I will have happiness. Yeah. Because I deserve more. What else? What else? Because I want to feel better about myself. That's right. You got it. Because I deserve more. To be happy. Mindset. I'm just going to be around positive people. Every one of you right now just committed to change. You know why you want to change. You know what you will no longer tolerate. Now make a plan. What will you do today? What is one action item that you will do today to move towards those goals? What are you going to do? Give me one thing right now that you can measure and you can manage. Put it in the comments. What is one thing you can measure and manage today? Put my phone down. For how long? Work out. Good. Set a schedule, Ruby. Put it in your Google Calendar. Be with my children. Good. Meditation. When are you going to start? How are you going to guarantee that you're going to meditate? Your morning workout. How are you going to guarantee that? Clean my kitchen. Uncle Jesse. There you go. Spend an hour in nature. Hug my boys, Jake. That's beautiful. Tanya. You can do better than that, honey. No soda, more water. Yep. Here it is. There's that one action item. You created the snowball. The snowball is getting bigger. You're going to roll that snowball down the hill any moment. You're literally about to do it. You've created it. Once you have momentum with the snowball, as it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, what do we need to do to keep that momentum going? We need to keep pushing. And the moment we stop pushing it, that snowball stops. And when it's small, it's easy to get it going. But as it grows and that momentum gets behind it, it's harder to push that snowball, right? So we must keep that momentum going. So do whatever it effing takes today to keep that momentum going. Go do that thing. Start your snowball. But then keep that momentum going. Any effing means possible. And here's what I'm going to do. Same thing I did last night. I'm opening up some spots today for those of you that want help. If you want change and it has nothing to do with health and fitness, that's okay. I encourage you to go do that. But for those of you that are ready to commit, that are ready to make a change in their life and do the same thing I did in my live last night, I'm going to open up some spots. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to waive the startup fees that I usually spend. There's tons of time that goes into starting a program with somebody. All of my design for custom nutrition and meals, I have to sit down and design every meal based on your food preferences, based on any allergies you have, any medical conditions that you might have. But I'm going to open up some spots. I have a team, and that's what they're here for. They're here to assist me. And all you got to do, link in my bio. Here's what you do. You go to my bio. You click the pretty little picture. That will expand my profile. Click the Linktree link. There's one link that expands my Linktree. And at that moment, you'll see one-on-one personal coaching with Gabby. Click that. Or if that doesn't work, go to coachgabby.com. Fill out the short form. That takes 20 or 30 seconds. The last page, it says, why are you a good fit for my program? There are two things I want you to do. Tell me why you are a good fit for my program. Tell me your why. You just put it in the comments. You know why. Tell me what you will no longer tolerate and tell me your why. And then I want you to put this little code. It says start now. That tells Chris, that tells Clayton, and that tells Philip that I'm going to waive your startup fees. I did it last night on my live. I'm doing it today. I know people are busy with summer. I know you think summer's over. This is the second day of summer. We're just getting started. But you're spending money on your activities. You're spending money on traveling. You're spending money on your kids, but you want change in your life. I don't want you to go through another summer where it's the same. So I'm going to try to make it easier on you. The code is start now. Put that in the last section. It's a little text box. It says, why would you be a good fit for my program? Everybody that just did that exercise with me, you know what you will no longer tolerate, and you know the reason why. Put that there. Tell me your why. And then put the code start now. Just add it in the text box. I told my guys this morning that's what I'm doing. They know. And then Chris, Clayton, or Philip, they're going to reach out to you today. Megan, you have your call with Chris. I know. It's going to be exciting for you. Welcome to my family. They're going to reach out, and then all you have to do is say yes, commit. You want change, you must take action. Who wants change in their life? Who wants something different? Say I. Say I. If you want change. Hiba, I. Who is ready? Who is tired of the day-to-day? Who is tired of saying that they're going to do something? Who's tired of saying they're going to make a change? Who's tired of saying, I am not in control? When I feel weak, I go to my old habits. When I get emotional, I dive for food. Who's tired of looking in the mirror and not liking what they see? And dealing with those emotions every single day? Say I. Who must have change today? Who will no longer tolerate going days and days of the same routine? Say I. Who must make a change? Who knows they were meant for something more? Say I. I see every one of you. If you want change, you must commit. You must take action. You must execute. No one's going to do it except for you. My team and I will pull you through this. I will give you every tool imaginable. Your life will change the moment you sign up with me. The moment you have that phone call with Chris or Phil or Clayton, your life will change forever. Nothing will be the same. Imagine a life where you are no longer slave to your old behavioral patterns. Imagine a life where you are in full control of everything. Imagine a life where you decide that you want something, you go get it. And you know exactly what you have to do, and you have certainty that you're going to achieve that goal. Yeah, my shit is so much deeper than fitness and nutrition. I can do that with my eyes closed, and anyone can hand you a fitness and nutrition program. But having certainty that you are going to change the actual neural pathways in your brain and overcome old behavioral patterns, that is something that will change your life forever. There are a few things I need you to do, though. When you sign up, I need you to commit to doing the work. I need you to commit to answering me when I talk to you. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to voice message you. I'm going to video message you. I'm going to text message you all the time. My team's going to do the same. We're going to work side by side to ensure that you see success. But I need you to commit. I need you to communicate with me. When I reach out to you and I text, voice, or video message you, all you got to do is, Coach, I got it. I hear you. You got it. No problem. Tell me what's going on in your life. Open communication. I got to know. My team's got to know. We have to. And then when I give you the tools, you must commit to implementing them. Remember, you've been handed tools before. I'm going to give you daily disciplines to do. And you must commit to doing them if you want change. So now is your chance. If you're ready for change, say it. I want change. Raise your hand. Say I. If you want change, put in the comments, I. G4, I see you. Passion fruit, I see you. Erica, I see you. For those ready for change, link in my bio. Click my pretty little profile pic there. There's one link. It's my link tree. It expands. It says personal one-on-one fitness coaching with Gabby. Click that. For any reason it doesn't work, just go to coachgabby.com. That will bring you to my website. There will be a form. Fill it out. You know your why. We just went through that exercise. You know what you will no longer tolerate. Put it in there. And at the very end, put the code START now. I'm going to waive all of my startup fees for you. I'm going to open spots. My team and I are ready. I've been practicing, prepping my team with brand new strategies, far beyond what I've done before. This is going to be a life-changing moment for you. And if for any reason you don't have your why right now, that's okay. It is the first thing I'm going to do. And yes, I am opening spots. There are spots open now. If you don't have your why, just put what you think it is. And that's the first thing we're going to work on. The moment you are active in my app, I'm going to video message you, and we're going to work on your why. You must have your why before you continue with me. Day one, we're working on it. And we'll not go a week. We'll have your why within the first several days. It'll be done. Most likely day two, we'll have it dialed in. But nobody makes it past the first week without having their why with me. That I promise you. Link in the bio. Okay. And yes, I work with POTS people. Absolutely. Orthostatic hypertension. Yep. This is your moment. Link in the bio. CoachGabby.com. Anna Marie, what are you waiting for? Make your move. I work with bariatric patients, yes. Make your move. Now's your chance. I have a meeting with my entire team right now. I gotta go. Thank you to everyone that was on this live. Thank you to everyone that was brave, that put your screen time in, that put your list of things you will no longer tolerate, that put your why, that was raw and transparent with me on here. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Everyone here appreciate it. We all learn from it. I will see you guys tonight. I'll be on about 8:30 tonight. We'll do this again. We'll do a different exercise. Execute.